Good afternoon, everyone. Please sit down. Court is now in session. This is a hearing into the matter of Pepsi's advertising collaboration with Kendall Jenner. Advertisement was published on YouTube on the 4th of April of 2017. Advertisement is protest-based and being criticized as insensitive to the situation. Pepsi is a multinational company and there are no correlations between Pepsi and politics. The ad is about Kendall Jenner, a famous supermodel, jumping into the protest that's happening along the road. Social media users see this as co-opting Black Lives Movement and Women's March. Pepsi claimed that the advertisement is global and it is a reflection of the people with different ethnicity and cultures coming together as one in spirit of harmony. The charge for the case is unethical advertising through associative advertising. On the plaintiff side, we have Ms. Ashley, and on the defendant side, we have Ms. Amira. Ms. Ashley, you may begin your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. First off, the plaintiff is agreeing with John Wade's claim. The advertisers, in this case Pepsi, desensitize themselves through the compassion, concern, and sympathy for others. Your Honor, if you watch this scene, Pepsi is implying that peace can be gained easily through the simple action of giving out a carbonated drink.
Objection, Your Honor. Focusing on one specific scene can be misleading.
This scene plays an important role, Your Honor. This scene is insensitive about the Black Lives Matter and other protests as they are downplaying the issue of discrimination.
This is completely wrong, Your Honor. Pepsi's initial purpose of the advertisement was to spread awareness, and Pepsi is actually already aware of the ongoing discrimination issue.
Even though the purpose is to spread awareness, the execution in itself is wrong, showing their ignorance towards those who are struggling to have to fight for their rights. They are being utterly disrespectful towards those who actually suffers from the ongoing discrimination. So the whole advertisement was focusing on Kendall Jenner, or should we say the main character, who became their savior. She only joined the protest because she was coincidentally in the area, and those who are actually fighting for their rights was disregarded as mere side characters. So they completely ignored the purpose and the efforts put into the protests as if there were no meaning to the protests in the first place.
Objection, Your Honor. In this issue, Pepsi is actually trying to encourage the people to be more brave in voicing out their opinions, which is why they use the slogan, "Live louder, live bolder, live now" in their advertisements. Pepsi did not mean in any way to disregard their effort nor to take light of the issue.
I agree that it's important to voice out your opinions and fight for your rights. However, if this was a real-life situation, if a black person were to do the exact same thing as Kendall Jenner did, he or she might be shot immediately, if not apprehended. This is the reality. It does not change the fact that Pepsi did not take into consideration the feelings of the oppressed in creating this advertisement.
Thank you, Ms. Ashley. The court will now take a break and we'll see you all in 5 minutes. Court is now in session. Ms. Ashley, you may begin.
Thank you, Your Honor. In continuation to the previous claim, we believe that Pepsi is using associative advertising, which according to John Wade, it influences its audiences to neglect the non-market cultivation of virtues. In order to influence more people to buy Pepsi, Pepsi used non-market goods by creating the idea that by offering a can of Pepsi to the police officers during a protest, justice and peace can easily be restored and the world will be in unity and peace. This can prevent police brutality from happening and most importantly, bring everyone together.
In our defense, Your Honor, Pepsi is trying to show that everyone from different races should come together and respect each other's races to avoid such issues, to avoid segregation throughout the entire world.
The claim that Pepsi associated with the advertisement clearly cannot be achieved and will lead to a disappointment because it is not possible that a can of soda can just bring everyone together. For example, whenever there is a protest, the protesters will only need to offer the police officers a can of Pepsi and everyone can be united again. It gives people false hope and fails to live up to the claim regarding the advertisement. Non-market desires, such as unity and peace, cannot be brought by money or from physical things. It can only be achieved by establishing virtues and skills.
Thank you to both defendant and plaintiff for being present in today's court session. We will be moving on to the next hearing session. The court hearing is beginning.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Ahmad Shadikin and I will be representing the people. Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Rabiatul Aisha and I will be representing Watsons.
In today's hearing, the case is regarding Watsons' advertisement which was found on Facebook in June of 2017. The advertisement is claimed as being racist and insensitive towards their audience. Watsons Malaysia has received backlash from the citizens for using blackface in their 2017 Hari Raya advertisement. The ad featured a number of Malaysian celebrities and it is inspired by the folklore Dayang Senandung. Watsons has since said that they believe unity and fairness plays a vital role and that they have no intentions in disrespecting people of different nationalities. The advertisement was to pay homage to the legend and its moral values that inner beauty is the most important. Plaintiff, you may begin your questioning.
Watsons' advertisement does not show concern towards people who have darker skin. The advertisement portrays that people who have dark skin are considered ugly, while people who have white skin are considered beautiful. This is because people who plan the advertisement are not sensitive to the moral motive of concern for the well-being of others. They lack compassion, sympathy, and concern for others that are central to the moral virtue.
I have to disagree with Mr. Plaintiff, as the advertisement that was done by Watsons was to highlight the sincerity of the hero's love towards inner beauty. It was never in the intention of the associative advertisement by Watsons in highlighting the skin color of the lady in blackface. The idea of the advertisement was to highlight the concepts of outer and inner beauty through a local folklore. He fell in love with her just by hearing her voice, and even after seeing her face, he still wants to make the lady in blackface as his bride. This still means that someone with dark skin can still be beautiful too. Hence, associative advertising is still very important for the industrial society in order for the people to connect with their own emotions. In this case, it is true love.
Objection, Your Honor. People who have dark skin will be more insecure towards themselves and try to find ways to make their skin brighter. Thus, the advertisement advertises it in the wrong way and does not concern people who have dark skin. Another issue, Your Honor, is associative advertising tends to ignore the virtue of respect towards people with dark skin. By watching the video, people with dark skin will be more influenced to buy more beauty products in order to be white and beautiful, as they do not want to be labelled as black and ugly.
Our advertisement does not ignore the virtue of respect because we do not violate any individual's autonomy. People are still free to judge about our video, but we still see it as a respect towards Malay folklore as we bring back the pastime culture in delivering a message that people can still be beautiful by using Watsons products.
It is not the issue of individuals' autonomy. Watsons' video tend to make people believe that beauty is the main key of being accepted by society. Just by the video itself, it is telling the consumers that if you are fair and beautiful, you'll be more blended in society. Therefore, the Watsons advertisement does not compromise the intellectual and emotional virtues of reflectiveness and self-awareness towards people with dark skin.
We still believe that the virtues of love towards oneself and respect towards people with darker skin can still be delivered through this video. It has never been the purpose of Watsons to neglect the virtue of appreciation towards people with various skin colors. Beauty is subjective, and people can have different opinions about it. But we strongly believe that the video is not talking about only fair people can have the privilege of being beautiful.
However, in the video, there is a weak relationship between Watsons products and non-market goods that are meant to be portrayed. The discrimination to people who have dark skin appeals to be more than the message appreciating of one's skin color. Hence, people got the wrong message about the video and focused more towards the discrimination.
After hearing the arguments of both parties, the court is agreeing to John Wade's two claims that advertisers desensitize themselves to the compassion, concern, and sympathy for others, and associative advertising influences its audience to neglect the non-market cultivation of virtues. Therefore, Pepsi's advertisement, Watson's advertisement, is being ruled as unethical. Thank you all for being present today. The court is now dismissed.
You're the judge.